about 17 years before that, another wrestling company started. A wrestling company known as ROH. Ring of Honor. And I've been a fan of Ring of Honor for a long time. A huge fan. So you can imagine
He's bought Ring of Honor. He's bought Ring of Honor. He's bought Ring of Honor! He's bought Ring of Honor! TK! We're still not mates, but I like this one.
Ring of Honor, 20 years ago, last week, they launched with an era of honor.
TK!
And the first show, the era of honor began.
This guy is splashing. What's up, Maniacs? My name is Mex. I'm a wrestling fan, a wrestling enthusiast, a WrestleManiac if you will. And this is straight off the back of the big announcement by Tony Kahn at AEW. Tony Kahn has bought Ring of Honor. ROH has been acquired by Tony Kahn. It is absolutely mad news. He came out, opened the show on Dynamite alongside Tony Schiavone. He thanked the fans for, sticking with AEW through the pandemic period in Daly's Place where they were on Dynamite last night. He said he had a big announcement to make. We were all kind of making our guesses and speculating and all that kind of stuff. TK has also been known to make a big announcement that wasn't a big announcement, but this one was a big announcement. He said that he has bought Ring of Honor. He went on to credit Ring of Honor for his love of wrestling and all the wrestlers that have come through there and that even work on, Dynamite, Dark, etc, etc. So yeah, he's got big love for Ring of Honor. He has bought that company now in its entirety. I'm going to get into some of the facts leading up to this announcement, to the acquisition of Ring of Honor, as well as my thoughts on this purchase in just a second. Right here at WrestleManiac UK, I discuss everything that's WWE and AEW, so if this sounds like the place for you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every time I drop a new video. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Tony Khan has bought Ring of Honor. So, like I said, some of the facts of the situation, let's talk about them. We know that Ring of Honor has been on hiatus the last several months and that a lot of people have wondered, are they actually going to return? Of course, it was said we were going to have Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor, and that is confirmed now. That is on April the 1st. They have started advertising and putting together the card for that show. Wrestling news outlet Fightful had come out with the following, that Fightful got word from people across multiple wrestling companies that there had been overtures regarding a possible sale or partnership for Ring of Honor. Apparently there were way more bidders than expected, and that multiple wrestling companies and a few media companies had been involved in discussions at some point. The following are all kind of rumours and speculations around how much Ring of Honor would cost. One source high up in another company heard directly from a person who claimed to be in talks regarding buying Ring of Honor in early 2020 that $40 million was a discussed price point, with a person close to the company claiming they heard the price was half of that. However, a person within Ring of Honor had indicated to Fightful that an independently wealthy fan that wasn't in the wrestling business had made an effort to purchase it more recently than that and was quoted for $30 million for 50% of the company. Obviously, we now know TK, Tony Khan, is the guy that has bought Ring of Honor. We can only assume from these previous reports it was probably in the region of somewhere maybe 30 to 50 million. And as per the press release, he has also got all the production equipment, anything that, directly ties in with Ring of Honor, along with this great tape library that was in the center of a bidding war throughout 2020, 2021 as well. Some of the talent that has been booked for the Supercard of Honor show wouldn't have known this information and found out watching Dynamite, just like me and you, that Tony Khan is their new boss. But of course, like any situation, there was a very small circle of people that knew this information and knew that this was going to be the announcement that Tony Khan made at Dynamite. So my thoughts on the situation, of course, this is absolutely massive news. As somebody that got into Ring of Honor in like the early 2010s, this is just mind-blowing to me. All these guys I'm seeing on TV now, whether it's WWE or AEW, this is more or less where they came from. Ring of Honor. So it's absolutely brilliant to now see that it's under the hands of, you know, an established business person, a billionaire, someone currently running a successful wrestling company. It's in the right hands, and that excites me that Ring of Honor is really going to be something in the next few years. Like my excitement for AEW doing well, it's the exact same for Ring of Honor. This now provides another place for wrestlers to work at a very, very high level. Like, we know the history of Ring of Honor. I'm sure they're going to bring that back. Because Tony Khan already has AEW, will he operate Ring of Honor in a very kind of different way, different presentation? Will it be under things like pure rules and things like that? Talent can see that TK is doing a good job with how he manages his roster and things like that in AEW. So they know they're going to have a good boss if they go over to work for this new iteration of Ring of Honor. Like I said earlier, the tape library, which was at the center of so many discussions in the last year, 2 years, obviously TK owns it now. The press release statement said that one of the immediate goals is to get that tape library to the hands of us, the fans. So that only makes me think that the AEW network, so to speak, is definitely in the works, and the Ring of Honor tape library will be massive to boost that new network and people subscribing once that is available. And of course, with all the assets being acquired, all in, the thing that started AEW is now belonging to TK. I would love for All In to become like the yearly WrestleMania or something like that, because that was the thing that started it, you know, that was the little seed that began all of this. So I would love that to become a thing in the future. The one thing I'd really love to see from this as well is Ring of Honor to get a solid TV deal. This is probably the one thing that held back Ring of Honor from really becoming a juggernaut, holding on to its talents. And when we saw talent start leaving and going to places like New Japan, NXT, this is the one thing, if they had this probably could have changed the fortunes for Ring of Honor. So a TV deal for me personally is paramount. Even if it's like a little one on a little network, just something consistent where fans know on this day at this time I can watch Ring of Honor, and I'm sure TK is on the case for that. If I'm to be a little bit critical, the one thing I would say about this announcement, despite the whole theatrics and kind of erratic-ish behavior of Tony Khan while he was announcing it, is that the announcement kind of felt incomplete. I guess it may be still early days, so Tony Khan didn't have anything else to say apart from, I own Ring of Honor. But how is this going to help AEW? Is this going to be like a feeder system? Is this going to be another brand where talent can go and work? Are we going to see a talent share between the two? It was kind of incomplete. I would have loved for us to kind of get more information. Like I say, maybe that information hasn't quite been worked out yet. But yeah, I kind of felt like this was a personal achievement for Tony Khan. Wrestling fans will be happy to hear it. Did this announcement belong to AEW and need to be on AEW TV per se? I'm not too sure. But yeah, this is a big announcement, so if he wants to announce it on his current wrestling product, then let the guy do what he wants. So guys, just to conclude, this is a big deal just for wrestling. Just for wrestling, this is a big deal. Like I said, Ring of Honor is like one of the early stomping grounds for a lot of the talent that we see today. So this is absolutely massive that they've basically got this second opportunity at life, or some may even call it a third or fourth opportunity at life. So yeah, this is massive to see. Ring of Honor is going to be back and back in a very big way with a billionaire owner that is currently running a successful wrestling company. I think those are so crucial to the success of this project. Very happy as a wrestling fan this is happening. Me and TK, we still got beef, but this is a big deal. So congrats to TK, his whole people, conglomerate, whatever it is that has copped Ring of Honor. I am so happy to see this as a wrestling fan. Whilst WWE remain, you know, the big fish that belongs to the mainstream and all that kind of stuff, I think TK is onto something here. He may go around and, you know, start buying off all these little companies, just how Vince McMahon did and, you know, got rid of all the territory kind of stuff. TK might start buying off all these little companies. If Impact get into trouble, don't be surprised if TK goes and buys Impact. He may become king of the indies, start going abroad and buying companies as well. Watch this space. TK is on a mission. Guys, I want to hear from you now. Please put down below in the comments your reaction and thoughts to the big news that Tony Khan has purchased Ring of Honor. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave us with a thumbs up, hit the like button please, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every time I drop a new video. WrestleManiac UK signing out, and I'll see you soon.